Welcome to the Mazda postgame show.
So the Detroit Lions will watch the action on Sunday and root against the teams ahead of them in the wild card standings. They took care of their Week 15 business. 20-10 at home, beating the Chicago Bears to move to 8-6. Another win for Matthew Stafford, standing by now with Heather Cox.
Matthew Stafford and the Lions with the win, but Matthew, on that last drive, it looked like you got a little injured. What happened?
Oh, I'm okay. Just probably should have just taken the sack and let the clock run on that one. Wish I wouldn't have thrown it away. I'm good, though.
You guys got that much-desired first quarter lead. How did that really help set the tone for the rest of the game?
It was great. You know, our defense did a hell of a job tonight. You know, played great with the lead, stopped the run all day, and got some turnovers, which was huge. We were able to run the ball a little bit with some success early on, and then made a few plays through the air.
And with the win, you guys did what you had to do. You put pressure on the teams in front of you. So how do you build on that?
We just, you know, look at the tape, put this one behind us, and move on to the next one. That's the only thing we can do. We got to show up, you know, this week ready to work and go play a tough Cincy team.
Matthew, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Mike?
All right, Heather, thank you. It's Atlanta taking on Tampa Bay. We told you Seattle plays the Rams, so Tampa Bay and the Rams will be the teams that Detroit's pulling for. Stafford goes home with his now twin girls who were born at the end of March, and a chance to watch, to get an extra day's rest before that Cincinnati game. And then, as I said, they close here against the Packers. And spending a couple of days around Matthew Stafford and watching him in action here, and just your appreciation for a guy who a lot is asked of and continues to deliver on a pretty regular basis.
And the appreciation that, you know, Coach Caldwell said, he never looks for a way out. And that's what I loved about him, is that, you know, we talked about, well, you can't run the football. Do you ever feel that weight on your shoulders? And, you know, there was a little smile there, but you know that he loves that. He loves having the ball in his hands, and he's never going to look for an injury excuse or an excuse that he's got to do too much or he's not getting enough help around him. So you come to appreciate that, and then you watch the entirety of his game. I mean, we talked about his arm tonight that I'm a little envious of, but it's been fun to watch him develop as a complete quarterback and understanding situations, and that it's not always about the big play by throwing it down the field. It's understanding the moment that we're in, and sometimes first downs are as good as big plays.
It's not a great team. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat. If they can get one or two against those other teams, then it gives themselves a chance. And right now, they have a chance. They're a player or two short of being a 10-win team and in great position. Their defense is coming up with big plays, though, Kurt. 8 turnovers forced from the opponents in the last 2 games. A couple of picks by Darius Slade today, and he's standing by with Heather.
Darius Slay, with your 6th and 7th interception of the season, you now lead the league. Now, you were facing a rookie quarterback for the 2nd time this season. What did you see against Trubisky?
He stared down a lot of things. You know, trust. My whole game plan was trust my first instinct and go, because he's looking at it, and that's what I did. I just trust my instincts and just went.
Back-to-back games with the defense really coming up big. 5 turnovers on Sunday against Tampa Bay, then a big game tonight. Really, what's been the biggest factor in that success?
I can't really hear you.
What's been the biggest factor in your success these last 2 weeks defensively, the whole team?
Just simple, man. It's just a simple game right now. We just lined up and playing ball and not trying to outthink ourselves. And our coach is putting us in a great position to make the plays, and we're executing.
Last time you faced these guys, their running backs ran for 169 yards. What was your plan to slow down their two-pronged attack?
Our mentality, man. We grown man, man.
All pro.
That we grown man.
All pro.
Yeah. We grown man, and running the ball like that is not respectful for us, you know, as a defense. That's like saying that we like some little kids out here. So our mindset was like, hey, put the ball in 10 hands, and you see what happened. Because that's what we did. Stacked the box on 24 and made the receivers try to beat us and him. And we came out with a victory.
Congrats. You got the vote from Golden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my dog right there. That's my big dog.
Thank you. Mike?
All right, Heather, thank you. Well, the Pro Bowl team's going to come out on Tuesday. We'll see. Slay's a great chance to be there, top of the league in interceptions. And he made a good point about the game. 15 rushes, 43 yards. The Bears, a very good rushing team. Detroit shut that down. Okay, this one in the books, so 2 games down, Week 15. Let me get your thoughts. I'll put your studio hat on, because that's what you're going to be doing here in about 8 hours back in L.A. That's right.
When you see my guys back in L.A.
Yep, Rich and Mooch and Michael. But talk a little bit about this next game we'll have coming up here on NFL Network with the Chiefs and the Chargers. Kansas City had the great start. L.A. had the awful start. Turnaround now. Here we are, 3 weeks left. They're tied 7-6.
I'm not sure anybody's playing better than the Chargers right now, but after the fast start and then the lull in the middle, Kansas City has a chance to change everything again by winning tonight. They've got it at home. They'll take control of the division with a win. But, man, the Chargers are a scary team right now. Keenan Allen playing great football along with Phillip Rivers. A couple really good bookends on the defensive side.
And we talked about it at the very beginning that Matthew Stafford was making his 110th start. That's behind Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers. There are some similarities in Rivers and Stafford. They both have to carry their team, it seems. It seems like things happen around them. They never get the great compliment. Right now, though, the Chargers pass rush off the edge is that complement, that difference maker for this defense. That's going to be a handful for Alex Smith and company to handle here tonight.
No question. And the Chiefs have been really about getting big plays. Can you hold the ball and get those big plays with Ingram and Bosa coming at you from both ends, because they are playing really, really good football.
All right, so a lot to decide in the AFC. Pittsburgh's going to try to win at home, and then we'll see the Steelers on Christmas Day over on NBC against Houston. So you can spend Christmas with me.
Christmas tie.
I've got a Christmas tie.
I know. I can't wait to see it.
My daughter buys a Christmas tie, so we're not going to be matchy here.
Yeah, we're not going to do that again. Call me next time.
A lot of fun. Our final score here in downtown Detroit: Lions 20, Bears 10. Alex Smith and the Chiefs getting set to take on the Los Angeles Chargers at Arrowhead. Phillip Rivers and company trying to take the division lead. That's coming up next. Greg Gumbel, Trent Green, Jamie Erdahl will have that for you here on NFL Network. So glad you joined us in downtown Detroit for this one as the Lions move to 8-6. The Bears drop to 4-10. Rob Highland produced, Pierre Bush directed. Our entire ABC team working with all the NFL Network group. And with Heather Cox and Kurt Warner, Mike Tirico. So long from Detroit. Stay tuned for Game 2 next.
This has been the Mazda Postgame Show. Brought to you by the Mazda CX-5. Driving matters.
Gifts crafted by human hands move us the most, especially those infused with the passion of the people who create them. This holiday, treat yourself to a Mazda, crafted just for you. Celebrate the season with a test drive today. Mazda. Driving matters.